clock. All right, here we are here. Welcome everybody over on YouTube. People getting to watch at home. Here tonight to watch Dartmouth. Here today, tonight, watching the Dartmouth Whalers take on Bedford Blue. Bedford Blue are sitting above us in the league right now. This could be a decent win for the lads. So cheer on your team. If you're here to cheer on Bedford, cheer on Bedford. If you're here to cheer on the Whalers, cheer on the Whalers. All right, okay, and it's off. And we got the Blues are making their way down straight into the Dartmouth on there, taking it deep. But here we have Connor Hines got on that, but it got taken off. But Max Hand's going back in to chase it. Maxie's working around the back there. He's got Lane Campbell for defence. He's gone back to the point. Sent back in. Here we have, look at Bryson Wood. He's coming up. Bryson gets it. It just goes past him. He gets a skating in. Goes over to Connor. Connor Hines gets on the end of that there, and it's making its way back across the ice with Bedford coming down on the right hand side now. Max Hand gets in the way, gets a nice little poke, but Bedford still managed to get it in front of the goal. All right, we're getting sent up here now. Bryson Wood, yes, that's a great goal by Bryson Wood. And that's a nice goal with 14 minutes and 10 seconds gone on the clock here. Bryson Wood gets himself a nice score. Let's get him on there. Where is he? There he is over there. He's going to go over now, have a shake with the lads. And going to head back into the centre. 1-0 against Bedford out here in the Greenfoot. Nice one, Bryson. Nice one. All right, back into the centre of the ice here. And 15 minutes, 14 on the clock. It's gone down. Bedford are going to see if they can come back from this. It's gone in around here now. Gone back around. And where's it gone? We got a whistle. All right, face off. And it's in. That was Judah Fisher in on that face off. Tyson Clements goes in and back for Hernandez. Hernandez sends a beautiful shot in across, menacing in front of the net there. Sent back in again by Noah Humphreys. Picked back up by Hernandez. Gets taken off him. Didn't make its destination, should I say. And here we go. Here comes Bedford. Didn't do very good with that. Bryson Wood picks it up in the centre. He's going to go up. Bryson sends it. Gets hits off a skate and he sends it again. Covered up, caught by the goalie, should I say. All right, not bad by the guys here so far. 1-0. That's not the Wings. Should change that. All right. Sorry guys, I had the wrong name up for the team. All right, here we have it now. Okay, here we are, and we're making our way down the ice now again. Bedford Hard. It's not great service in here today, so we're going to have to deal with what we got. Okay, Connor Hines chasing this up behind. Goes in behind Connor, turns, he's coming out. He's got Tane Day there to use. He brings Tane into it. Tane sends it in low. Kane gets it back again, sends it deep. And over to the right hand side there. And it's gone in and around. Again picked up here, sent in again. Another shot sent in, and that was Tyson Clemens coming in there to see could he get a rebound off that one. All right, things are going so good, so good so far. So far, so good, should I say. And thanks to everybody over there on TikTok. Don't forget, share this out. Get it out to as many people as we can. All right, it's gone in again. Let me see if we got the clock on right here. A little bit wrong. All right, Bryson there working with, was it? Yeah, it was Bryson working with Hines. I run into a lot of traffic here in around the crease. Guys are making their way down the other end here now, and that's going to go for an icing call. So that should take us back up into Bedford zone there going for the right hand side or the left hand side. Looks like we're going over to the right hand side here, right hand side hash marks. Things are going well so far. All right, puck's in. Bedford take it in off the wall, gets sent around. They're going to chase this down, but Max Hahn is Max Han is going to deal with this. He has McGregor around the far side for it to pick it up. McGregor puts the shoulder in, defends well in the corner, and is coming back up now for Noah Humphreys. Noah Humphreys has clean ice. He gives it out to Judah Fisher. Judah Fisher takes a shot. Jesus Christ, you see the speed on that there. Beautiful work by Judah. That's coming back to Max Han. Max Han gets it out to Noah Humphreys with an offside call. 11:50 gone here. 11 minutes and 50 gone here. 1-0 to the Whalers. As we get 2 seconds off this clock. Alright, here we are into the neutral zone here for a face-off. Everything's going so far so good for the Whalers. Alright, and it's in. And sent down here. Here comes Bedford. Bedford send it deep. Going back over for number 14 there, and he's gone around. This is Martel here. He gets taken off him by Humphreys. Humphreys regains. So he has Lane Campbell there for Lane, picks it up against the board. Lane gets a nice tic-tac-toe out to Humphreys. Humphreys is coming up the right hand side, and it just went past the stick there. In goes Lane Campbell again. They'll win that back. Nice one, back to Fisher. Judah Fisher sends it in low, but it goes to the left and right, and goalie turns around and covers that up super fast. Thanks for the likes there, Cost. Awesome. Don't forget, guys, only a few years in there, but sharing it out will make a difference. Hey, Mia. Alright, guys, share it for me, and we'll get out as many people as we can. Let's see, can we get a few people in here today? Alright, 11 minutes and 10 seconds gone here. It's gone in around. Bedford are going to go around the back of their own goal. Goes to number 3 there. Here we have it. Bedford are making their way down the ice. Oh, little pass by Bedford. He's going to send it. Oh, just got taken on. Great defensive work by the Whalers there to stop that little charge. All right, it's gone in again. There was a fan on it there, so it's coming back to the point. In goes Clemens. Goes back around Hernandez. Comes back, Hernandez gets it up to Tyson. Tyson's looking for an option to move it up the wing. Gives it out to Connor Hines. Connor Hines is picking up some speed. He's making his way in. Takes it to the corner. Going back around. Bryson Wood is going to let it go for... He didn't. Bryson got a lovely reverse pass. I don't even know whether you'd call it that. In goes Hernandez sending it in. Gone in again. No goal. Oh, that's what he did, yeah. All right, back up. Bedford picked this up. They're going to go in around their own goal again. There's options there for Reese to come and pick that up for Bedford, but he's getting pinched there against the boards by Tyson. Nice chip there for... Just makes its way back as far as Brody Sampson. Brody, oh, that was a... He probably stuck his skate out. Gone past. Back to Tane Day. Tane easily picks this up. Sends it up. Noah Humphreys gets it. Noah's making his way across. A bit of a deke, a bit of a this, a bit of a that. He's gone in again. Sent around. Tane Day. Tane goes in. Lovely work and back in by Fisher for Tane to try and dig it out. Tane, Fisher, and even Isaac Wynn is in there. They're all getting in for the dig. Come on, boys. Hustle. All right. Great work by both teams there to create a nice little pinch. All right, Skinner, lovely turn on the ice there. Gets it back to Judah. Judah sends it into the slot. Gets it back to Day. Day's looking to send it in. Day sends it over to Noah. Noah sends it back in for Isaac Wynn to try and send a nice shot in, but Tane Day got his stick around there and was able to get a poke on that. Tane Day again. Tane's getting lots of action here today so far. Okay, Isaac's tearing up the... Isaac, he's had to get through. He's into the slot. No. Isaac again. He's turning. Isaac sends it in, but it goes in around the back. Picked back up by Bedford, but Isaac in again. Isaac, excuse me. Sends it in again. It goes around. Here's Bedford again, looking for the options. They keep using the same avenue to try and get out, and the Whalers are reading it. All right, in goes Skinner. Big slam. All right, here we go. Come on, boys. Here we have it now. Bedford are making an attack. It's going a little scrappy there. It's running into a lot of traffic. Bedford have an opportunity. Bedford are in the slot there. Back to the point. Bedford sent it in again. Hit off the pillows. Oh, we getting a little bit sketchy. All right, 7:52 to go. 7:54 to go so far in this first period. Shots on for 4 shots on for the Whalers here, and only 1 shot on for Bedford so far. All right, guys, and it's in again. Here we have it. Bryson Wood is making his way up, and he tried to pass it just ahead, but they're still onside, and Bedford are just shooting this. And not seem to be pulling off any decent passes here yet. Nice work by the Whalers to get that out. Bryson Wood again making his way up. Bryson's going to go in, taking the shot. He gets pushed a bit too far. He still has it. He's looking for the opportunity to bring Max Hahn in. Max Hahn sends it in. Coming back from McGregor. McGregor's going to send it early, but he fans on it. And here comes Reese there for Bedford, but he loses out to Hines. Hines sends it back, and Bedford are going to pick this up, and they're just sending it down the end of the ice here while they make a change. Well, here comes Max Hahn. He's making his way up the ice. He's going the right hand side. He has the whole team here, but he sends it for an out of bounds, which isn't too bad now. That'll get a change on for the guys here. Going to give us a face-off. Face off over on the right hand side here. Alright, and it's in. Sent back around. Humphreys gets it into Sampson. Another out of bounds. I think that puck is gone this time, or do the guys have it? Alright, everybody over on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, share it out, guys. That's all I ask of you. If everybody that's in there now was to share that out, I'd have quite a few more people. And if you want to watch the game with the overlays and the scores, etc., and time clock, there's a link in my bio. Will take you straight to it. All right, guys. Here we have Hernandez sends it again. Caught the glove. And Noah Humphreys getting in. Hernandez again. Hernandez gets it, turns it, sends it back up. It's gone in around, and Clements gets on that, sent it around. Picked back up, sent in for Clements again. No, this is Humphreys. Humphreys tries to get through with it, but loses out. Bedford pick it back up. A lot of traffic there for Bedford. They're trying to get out, but I don't see them making a bit better effort. Like, that was a little bit better that time, but here we have it again. Boys are making their way up. Here comes Humphreys. Humphreys still has it. Lets it go. Clements takes a shot. It gets a shot on target. Nice shot on goal anyway. And Humphreys is still there. We got Judah Fisher was in there with him. And here's Clements. Clements goes over, gets a stick in the way, stops him, holds his own. Going back in again. And here comes Bedford. They have another opportunity now. Bedford send it deep. It's getting sent around. It gets set off the glass there. Going back in around again for Bedford, but they lose out to Hines. Hines has an opportunity now to make his way up. He has only himself to go, and he has Wood in the centre, and he also has Isaac Wynn. He brings it around. Is he going to pull Day into it? No, he's going to have a shot. Sends it over. Bryson Wood sends it. Goes high and out of bounds. Takes a deflection off a stick just as it was heading towards the goal. It's Bedford Blue there, Berwick. Bedford Blue. Bedford Blue. And the score is 1-0 to the Dartmouth Whalers. 14 minutes and 10 seconds was on the clock when the goal was scored. All right, sent in. Bryson's there again. Him and that was him and Hines. Bryson and Hines were doing everything they could there to try and get that through. Okay, whistle's gone for... What's that? Somebody's messing around with the horns in here. Alright, guys, share it out the live, guys. Share it out, help me out. Alright, here we go. 4:50 to go in this first period. Day sends it in low. And that's a nice work by Skinner. Skinner picks this up, sends it in. Goalie. There's a little tap on it just to bring it out. They're moving it through. And Bryson Wood does enough to hold that zone. Coming back in, Isaac is looking behind him to try and get it. Bryson Wood gets it. Bryson coming up around. Bryson, he's still got it. He has to get around his player. And he does. He gets there's plenty of opportunities there now. Bryson again. He sends it around. Going back today. Now it's gone down and it's going to go for an icing call. So that's going to... It's going to send us up. Alright. Sorry if anybody is watching over on Facebook there. I just might have lost that for a second. Gonna see if I can share it out again. Alright, we're back. We're back. Things are getting, as usual, having issues with the internet. Alright, here we have it. Where are we? Back to Campbell. Campbell has a bit of clear ice in front of him. He gets it 2-2. It's gone around here. Where are we? Oh no, look at that! Oh, lovely work by none other than Tyler Watts there to save the boys. Not to save, he just made a save, should I say. Tyler Watts done really well there to pull that save off. That was definitely an opportunity there for Bedford Blue. Absolutely. They would have had that in the net. Alright, here we have... Oh, the clock's... It's going back in around now. Bedford are making their way down into Dartmouth's zone here. Alright. .308 up on the clock. Let's see how we're getting on here so far. Alright, yeah, and it's in. Bedford take it back to the point, make a nice little pass. Oh, she was creeping towards the goal there. Bedford again, take it back to the point now. Bedford are starting to regain their shape here. And picked up by Humphreys. Bedford don't get a pass. Humphreys is going to take it out. Humphreys gets it up to Fisher. Fisher has an opportunity. Just gets taken off, but he goes to battle back for it. 2:33 to go here in this period. It's gone down here and we got a whistle. That's 2:33 on the clock here. Again, if anybody over on TikTok wants to watch this with the overlays and stuff like that, it is over on... It's over on YouTube. On my link is in the bio there. Alright, it's in again. Hernandez sends it off the wall. Makes its way up to Wood. Wood has it in behind there. As again, Hernandez picks it up. The guys are making their way down. It's gone across here. Oh my God. And Connor Hines makes his way across with this. Comes back again over to Clements. Clements is coming up the ice. It's coming across. Bryson Wood takes a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper, but the opportunity was there. I don't know why I'm losing my internet. Having issues with the internet up in internet's not too good. Alright guys, here we have it, and it's in. It's getting sent down, and Bedford are making their way down the ice here with this. Going in, Bedford, oh, is he going to, no, we're going to go in a power play and a trip there. I think they're calling for that. Hand is still up. I think they're going to let this go. Where's the goalkeeper is pulled? They pulled our goalkeeper. Well, that's brave. We're still in the first period and we're pulling goalkeepers. Okay. And first of all, we're going to go for a slashing or a hooking call here. We're going to get I think who's gone in for the hooking call? Oh, Tainday. So that's going to give a power play over to Bedford. And we'll see how Bedford do well here for this power play. See can they pull back the goal. They have the goalie. You pull their goalie in the first period. That's the first time seeing that now. All right. 2 minutes for Day for hooking. Yeah, hooking call for Tane. Alright, here we have it now. Bedford are starting to move this around again. Point to point here. Sending it across the ice. Chipped across over to bottom cross. Here we have it now. Again, Bedford are starting to move it around. They're looking for the opportunities to try and get through the defence of the Dartmouth Whalers here on this power play. And they bring it back to the point again. And they're trying to dangle it through, but it's not working out for them. The Dartmouth Whalers are holding a great defence here. This power penalty kill is working out well. Isaac Wynn tries to get it through. Oh, that was Lane Campbell. Would have been an absolutely stinking goal for him. I would have liked to see that. All right, here comes Bedford again. Bedford are coming through. Bedford have a one-on-one. Oh, Tyler Watts covers that up. Great work, Tyler. With 11 seconds left to go in this period. Tyler Watts does enough to stop that. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. Face off. 10 seconds to go. Gonna end this power kill. Penalty kill for the Whalers and power play for Bedford. Look at Judah Fisher there. That's the end of that, guys. All right. I'm going to have to do something, a little something here over on... All right. Sorry over there. Anybody's over on YouTube trying to watch this. I'm having a lot of issues again with the internet. Should be back now. We'll see how this works out. Going into the second period. 15 on the clock. Carrying 38 seconds into this penalty kill. Second period. All right. Now it's coming back. Oh, it's Stafford. Coming around here. It's coming back. Here we have it now. Bedford are making a charge at the goal. Send it across. Boys are doing well. Oh, Bedford. Oh, Tyler Watts again. What a save. Tyler Watts done amazing there. Hold that back. All right, Tyler. Good job, Tyler. Tyler Watts is holding us in this game right now. Keeping this lead alive. But the Whalers need to get another goal in here just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And it's sent over into the corner here. It's coming around. It's sent back to Bedford. Bedford have an opportunity. Bedford send it in and Tyler just sends it off. Here we have it. It's getting sent down for Clements. Clements has an opportunity. Oh, Clements is still there. Good opportunity for Tyson. Tyson Clements made his way down there. He got a nice little breakaway. Got through. So this is going to send us back up now, or we're going to stay down here. Going to have a face-off down in the offensive zone for the Whalers. Conor Hines is going to go in and see can he win this back. He does. He gets it to Tane. Tane sends it. Comes in again. Tyson sends it back around. Bryson Wood picks it up in the corner. Bryson Wood takes a huge hit. Coming back again. Skinner sends it in as if he was playing golf there. All right, Bedford pick it back up. Bedford have the opportunity to try and get out. And they're making their way across here now. Coming up, another big hit goes in. Tane Day. Tane's going to take the penalty for that. I think Tane's going to go in for, what are you going to call that for? Charging, maybe? Maybe Tane didn't like seeing, Bryson taking the hit, so Tane decided to return the favour. And return the favour he did. And that music is just about right. Alright, here we have her, boys. Here we have her. Come on, let's get over. Whalers have it in. 2 minutes for a head contact on Tane. Alright. Here we have our boys. Let's go, come on. Bedford, they're sending that right up high. Caught by... Easily caught there by Tyler. Don't forget to share this out, guys. Share this out, get it to as many people as we can. Alright, here we have now Bedford. They're moving it around the neutral zone here, trying to work it up, but they get up as far as McGregor. McGregor sends this right down, and a Bedford goalkeeper comes out, stops it, and he hands it off. He has Conor Hines there creeping around behind him, and gets sent over to the cross ice pass there over to the far side. It was nice, but Bryson Wood was in there enough to stop him. And it's getting covered up by the goalkeeper. 12:49 to go here. Don't have great internet in here tonight. On the next period, I will see if I might go on their Wi-Fi and see is it any better. Okay. Here we have them now. Bedford get across, doesn't go too far. Isaac Delaney wing gets on the end of that. Alright, it's getting sent across. Nice bit of work there by Bedford. But it gets taken off them and offside, back and onside now. They're doing everything they can. A little bit of a fan on it there. He didn't need to do that, but so you have Lane Campbell and Isaac. Oh, Lane just Lane just got knocked down there. Alright, we're getting across. That was Brody Sampson there. He's trying to get that out. Brody turns and gets it out, but it goes back to a Bedford player. Brody sends it again. Hits it off a Bedford player this time. Into the point. It's right straight down the centre. Straight down the guts that was. Alright, here we have it now. Boys are just dumping it. And again, a bit of a change going on here. Alright, it's coming back up the ice now. And sent in. Humphreys chips it up. It's going down for Judah Fisher. Judah chases. Judah goes down. And Bedford make their way around again with it. Here we have Tyson. And enough there to work that off. And it's gone back around again. Heated rivalry, yes sir. And it's gone in again. Here we have it. Like, come on boys, let's get this. Let's get a good game of hockey going here, both teams. Let's start moving this end to end. Put some excitement in her. All right, Bedford take a knock off Skinner there, and oh, right in front of the goal there, into the slot there, and Tyler Watson has done enough to cover that up. You want me to follow you? Is it me you want to follow you? Oh no, don't follow too many people just yet. It's gone in again here. Gone back around, and Humphreys was there, and Fisher's digging in at this now. Bedford, oh look at this, oh come on Noah, up you get. That was a bit of a trip there on Noah. Not calling on the trip. Let's come back around here. Is he calling? No. Yeah, again, power play for the Whalers. And Stewart went in there for a trip on Noah Humphreys. Okay. And that's in. Isaac goes back, taken back for McGregor. McGregor sends it. Come on, boys. They're digging away right in the crease there. Trying to get it back around. Back to Max Hand. Max Hand sends it back to Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood sends off the goalkeeper. Coming back in around again, back to Maxie. Max sends a little chip to nowhere, but it comes back up, and Isaac is going to deal with this. Isaac has McGregor over the far side. McGregor sends it across for Bryson, but it just doesn't get there. And Bryson goes back in. Bryson wins it. Oh, just gets stalled right in front of the left post of the goalie there. What team is this, Anna? This is Bedford Blue in white and Dartmouth Whalers in blue. Alright, here we have her now. Face off over in the left hand side of the Bedford's end. Hines is going to go in. Does he win it? He does. Gets it to Max. Max sends it right across. Lovely shot bounced in by McGregor. And here you have Hines. Sends it back to Max again. Max sends it. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Max gets it back to Hines. Hines sends it low. Goes high. Gets it back to McGregor. McGregor sends it in. And Hines is looking for it. Hines has opportunities again if he gets it back to Max, but he's going to go himself. Sends it across to McGregor. McGregor sends it deep for Isaac to go in and win. That's cool. Isaac goes in to win. And here we have Wood sent up with a chip. Made his way up the ice. McGregor's going to go up and get this, but he's getting a lot of speed picked up by the Bedford forward there, or the defender on the back check. And here we have Wood. Wood has an opportunity. Wood stops. Wood goes. Wood said, here we have her. JT. No, that was Isaac Wynn. Oh, great opportunity. Whalers are doing well here. They're moving this puck around nice. They're not rushing. They're taking their time, which is nice. All right, come on, Max. Find something to do there. You have Isaac over there, but it went past over to Humphreys. Humphreys gets past him. Isaac goes in to try and win it back. In goes Brody. Come on, Noah's chasing this down into the corner. Noah, bomb. Noah holds up. That's a big player there, boy. That's a big player there. Comes across. And Campbell gets a nice touch on that there. Bedford are doing well. Bedford have an opportunity here now. They're getting players behind this puck. And Noah does really well there, actually, to win that back out. Stop that phase of play there. Coming back in again. And here comes Noah. Noah's going to take the shot, where she goes high and out of bounds. Just got under the puck there. Alright, got 14 people in here. Everybody in TikTok, share out this live for me, guys. Every one of you, if you hit that share button or repost or whatever you want to call it, it will do absolutely amazing for me. It's all I ever ask for you. Yeah. Daddy Glen. Never been called that before. Alright. Lovely work sent in by Humphreys again, and picked back up by Fisher. And here we have it. Lane Campbell comes back. Sent in by Hernandez. Humphreys gets it. Comes back to Hernandez. Hernandez sends it back to Humphreys. Humphreys sends it in right on front of the goal. Beautiful work there. Campbell gets it, sends it deep. Backed up by Fisher. Boom, in by Humphreys. They could hear that. That would have been a new stick today. That was some power behind that. Sampson gets on that, sends it back by Hernandez. Hernandez gets it back to Judah. Judah sends it down. It gets picked up by Bedford. He's getting chased by Campbell in around the back of the net. Campbell's gone through. Doesn't go too far. Tane Day picks that up. Tane sends it deep. Actually ends up a shot on goal. Sent up now. Goes past. Boys are going to have to chase it. That's gone for an icing. 6:36 to go. Thanks for the repost, guys. Thanks for the repost. Reposting helps me out. That's all I ask for. If some of you guys could just repost it out, get it out to as many people as possible. I just want everybody to see the kids here playing minor hockey in Nova Scotia. It's nothing for me. I don't want anything out of this other than the guys in Nova Scotia to get a glaze on. That's all it is, man. Alright, lovely shot sent in, covered up by the goalkeeper. Gonna go for a face-off over on the left-hand side there. Yeah, this is all I do. I don't, because most of the people, they put these live streams, they put them on YouTube, Facebook and stuff like that, but nobody puts it on TikTok for you guys. And that's all this is for me, is to send it in so you guys can have your own little glaze and your own thing, and you can say you guys can have fun with it. That's why I do it on TikTok. All right, here we have her. Lovely work there by Hines. Sends it back to Day. Coming back again. Skinner wins it. Actually, Bedford won it. Nice pass by Bedford, but it just goes too far for Tane Day to pick it up. Tane sends it off the boards. Picked back up by Tyson Clemens. Tyson Clemens is make. Tyson Clemens sends it through to Water. Oh, he got it through to Hines, but this went off Hines' stick and went high. Back in, Clemens gets in. Clemens wins it back again. Clemens gets a nice pass off to... Look at this. What the work by the Whalers is good here. Tyson had to wear it all. You could see Tane Day there, and he knew he was getting chased down. So Tyson got it back to Tane, and Tane moved it across ice, but right back into Bedford. Boom! No messing with Skinner. Get back to Hines. Hines sends it deep. And they're going to go for a change. Is Clemens going to go in? And Kindness and Clemens made the Bedford think twice about coming out with that. Skinner sends it back. Gone in again, picked back up and not too far. Here we have an opportunity now. Will Bedford make our way up? See, can they win this back off Tane Day? I wouldn't be chasing down Tane Day. He's a massive size boy. Great kid, Tane. Smashy smash, I call him. Alright, sent back in. Skinner again. Skinner's looking for the option. Sends it deep. Noah Humphreys is getting on the end of this. Noah makes the kick go around. Oh, no, there's no tripping call on it. So it's gone in around. It's coming here. We got Judah. Here we go. Oh, we're lucky there. Bedford had an opportunity. Bedford sent it back. Come back into this. Reeves comes back. Sent back in for number 4. He sent it back off the boards again. This Reeves kid is looking at me. Oh, that's not good. I'm not sure about that. He got away with it. I think it's Reese or Reeves. Man, he's not the biggest lad, man, but jeez, he got some heart. All right, here we have her. Back to Max. Max sends it back to Judah Fisher. Judah Fisher gets it across to Isaac Wynn. Isaac Wynn is going to take it down the right hand side. Isaac sends it over. Here we go, Humphreys. Humphreys sends it right in, gets taken, saved by the goalkeeper. Come back around. Judah sends it back around. Noah again. Noah's there, gets it to Isaac. Lovely play for the back door, front door action there. It's coming through. McGregor, he wins that back. Coming back again to Noah Humphreys. Noah gets it across to Fisher. Fisher's got his opportunity. Judah sends it. Judah gets it, changes his mind, goes back in, and the guys were not on the same page. I seen what he was doing. He went for the back door and sent it behind. And Sampson gets on that. Noah Humphreys again. This is like the Noah Humphreys show right now. Come on, Noah. It's gone back around. Judah Fisher gets on it. We still have Noah in the centre. They also have Hernandez in the centre. Campbell's in the centre. Back to Sampson if they need it. Not going to get back. Lovely work back for Sampson. Boys are back on side. And there we go. Now here comes Bedford. Bedford are making their way up the ice. They have opportunities. They're not going to get it. No, look at this. Oh, there it is. Turned it over. What a goal by Bedford. They worked it up the left-hand side. Came through. I could see the opening in the goal, and I just knew if he gets the pass off, they were going to get a goal. Fair play to Bedford here. After turning this around. Now we have a goal apiece. All right, here we have her off again here. Okay, there you go. I don't know whether you guys can hear this. What's the score? 1-1. You just joined the game at a good time, where Bedford have just pulled back a goal. And as anybody here who plays hockey knows, that when it's an even game, it's a great game. Now, as we're saying this, the Whalers... Oh, we're going on the power play. Whalers are going on the power play here. One each. All right, and we're in. Bedford scored by Liam Campbell and assisted by Colby Stewart. 2 minutes for 2 minutes for interference. All right, here we go. Guys are making their way up now, and Bedford have the taste for the goals here now. Bedford send it deep. Bedford send that deep. They're still up in the corner. Still trying to work around with this. But Dartmouth are getting the way out. This is over to Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood, can he split them? Bryson, he splits the D's. Oh, they just take it off the top of his stick. He goes across. This is up now. And Tyler gets on that, gets a pass over to Brody, but Brody gets it as far as... What's that kid's name? I can't see. They have an odd little way of putting their names on their shirts here. Bedford. It's hard to see. All right, Bedford are trying to go for the wraparound there, or trying to go a bit of back door, front door, but again, sent it deep. Only got one player there. He doesn't do much now because Skinner was in the right position there to pick up on that. Now Hines is going to chase this over. Hines gets it through. Cross ice to nowhere, but Bryson Wood picks it up. Bryson Wood. Bedford done really well to get that off him. Bryson was, what's going on here? Gonna have a face-off over in the defensive zone for the Whalers, offensive zone for Bedford. Thanks for whoever reposted that out there, because all of a sudden we are up to 33 viewers. If anybody else is there, if you could repost that out for me, it'd be much appreciated. Anybody can repost or share or whatever the buzzword is. All right, here we have her coming down. Judith Fisher, come on, Judith. Oh no, Judith had the opportunity. Send again, back for Skinner. Skinner, 31 seconds, gets it through to here we have it. Oh, jeepers. Come on, Bedford are doing everything they can to get it out. Gets back as far as Tane Day. Tane Day has 20 seconds to send it back in. Comes back to Humphreys. Humphreys gets it back to Fisher. Fisher has the opportunity. They're crashing. Come on, get it in. Oh no, Judith Fisher was doing everything he could, but the goal ended up off. Oh my goodness, this is amazing there. I thought that was it. All right, we have 12 seconds here in the end of this second period to see can we get this in. All right. That's in. Come back around. Sent in behind. That was Noah there, getting a penalty. Noah's going to go in. 3 seconds to go here. We're going to finish this off with a penalty. That means we're going to have 1 minute and 57 seconds of a penalty going into the next period. All right, she's off. 3 seconds to go here. All right, here we are. Up to the right hand side. Please don't have a goal here. Boom. Woo! Great effort. All right, everybody over on YouTube, Facebook. I'm going to pause this here for a few seconds. All right, guys. Going to be a little bit of a break here. Brought to you by Glen's and Sports. Be right back to you after this break. Alright guys, welcome back. We are here for the third period. Oh man. Alright. Are you serious? Oh, you gotta be. Alright, back here on YouTube, hopefully. Having serious issues here with the stream today. Something's not working out here today. Over on the YouTube. Alright, everybody over here on YouTube is back. And I gotta get this connected up to Facebook. And then I'm going to have to go in. Okay, we are in the third period. And the clock is at 10:25. 10:22. I've got 18. Alright, okay. Sorry anybody if anybody's over there on Facebook and they lost it, but obviously something's just gone wrong here. And things aren't working out the way they're supposed to. Alright, here we are back again now. I have to get my bearings back in the game. Let's go up to Wood. Here comes Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood has had to make his way through. Bryson Wood sends a chip. Goes in behind. Let me see. How are we getting on here? That was a good effort by Bryson. And the score is 1 apiece. I don't know what's going on here so far. Awful. When you're trying to get a stream going and it doesn't work. Alright, here we have it. Back for the Whalers. Send it back in deep. Back over to Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood picks this up. Sends it back to Hines. Hines and Campbell are working away there trying to win this. It's coming across, making away down the ice. And coming back across here. And here we have over to Hines. Hines is getting taken. Campbell! Campbell got a shot on goal there. Nice work by Campbell. Nice work by Campbell there. Oh well. Alright, things look like they're working a bit better here with the stream over on YouTube. 9 minutes and 27 to go here. Let me get this right. Alright, we're in again. Gone back around. Clock's gone. Messy. Here we have her. Sent down. Here comes Max Ham, picks this up. Level is this. U15, buddy. U15, if you're still there. Alright, coming back up here. Oh, this fucking thing. I hate this fucking app sometimes. Alright, it's gone across. Getting worked here by come down. Here we have Bedford, and that was McGregor there. Just knocked that kid out of the way. Alright, we're down now. Coming across. Here comes Bedford making their way up the ice, and that's going to go for, I guess, going to go for an icing there. Alright, 8 minutes 37 to go here in this period. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's see if the guys are going to get a goal. Either team, 28 shots on goal for the Whalers, 15 shots on goal for 15 shots on goal for Bedford. Whalers are doing pretty much better so far in this. Oh, what the come on! Bedford just, that was an easy one. It was like a pass. Oh, dang. Oh, well, good job, Bedford. Bedford are after pulling ahead here with a goal. Not bad there by Bedford. What's the kid's name? You can see 2 battered. Alright, 2 goals to Bedford here, 1 goal to the Whalers. Oh man, just like that. Just like that. Alright. Max LeBlanc. He's one of my followers too. Max is getting on the highlight reel tonight. Nice one, Max. Nice work, Max. Max is one of my followers. He's been over on my page quite a bit. He interacts. So I gotta say, Maxie, fair play if you're watching this later. You done good. Okay, Max LeBlanc assisted by John Cooper. There's another one on it just now, but I won't go look for it just yet. Boom! Sent in by... I was sent in hard by Humphreys. Alright, looks like things are getting a little bit better here. Alright, let me get this back in. Here we have worked out. Nice work by the Whalers. Trying to win this back, but looks like Bedford are doing well to try and get this down. Bedford are coming in again. Another opportunity stopped by Tyler. Oh yeah. Sent back up now. It's gone up the Bedford goalie just as enough to get a little tap onto that. He's sending this back around, and here comes Reese. Nice little dangle there by Reese. Sends it off to the back. Oh, here, hold on now. Look at this. Bedford are after getting their game back. And it can always make a difference once you get a goal. It can change the whole flow of the game, right? House hockey? No, it's not house hockey. All right. If house hockey doesn't have hitting, if you had been watching, you'd see there was hitting. House hockey doesn't have hitting. All right, 9 new followers I've got now with this game so far. 9 new followers. All right, guys, 2-1 to Bedford Blues here today. Up here in the forepad in Bedford. Thanks for the share there, Rosalind. Thank you. And thanks for the follow part. All right, it's in again. The Whalers are trying to go and turn this over with equalise it with a goal, and it's possible it could happen at any minute now. Over goes Isaac Quinn over to the corner. Isaac sends it over. It's getting turned. Now here comes Hines. Hines brings it away. Hines still has it. Hines is going to go for a backdoor front door. Hines sends it back around for Tane Day. Tane's going to send it. Tane sends it low. Back over into... into the catcher. And the goalie there had to jump down on the ground there to figure that one out. Alright, thank you. Over on the Tickety Talk. I got a few new followers. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everybody sticking around. This is what I do for. There's only a few of you there, but I will always make sure that you guys get to watch these games. Alright, here we go. Come on. Isaac Glen and Bedford are doing enough to get this out, but this getting sent down for Tane Day and Skinner. They've gone back to try and win it back. Alright, here we go. It's coming back up now. In for Isaac and Bryson Wood. Comes back, doesn't make it too far because Tane Day's going to pick this up. Tane gets in on it. Tane chips it up off the glass for Isaac. Isaac as he... Oh, lucky enough now. Comes back over for McGregor. McGregor gets a chip up to Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood comes back to Balak. I think that's that kid's name. That's not now. It's McLean. All right. Picked back up by Max Hahn. Max Hahn's looking for the opportunity to get it through to Humphreys. Humphreys gets it through. Nice little touch off Judah Fisher. Back to him. Going back into the centre. Judah Fisher. Yes! Oh my goodness. Campbell just done everything. He nearly got it. Boom! Elaine Campbell pulled like this. Sent over into the far right hand corner. Here goes McGregor. McGregor sends it into the slot. Come back, and here goes Max. Max is doing a dangle. Max loses it. Gets regained by Campbell. And here we have the guys running to traffic. Judah Fisher picks it up in the centre. Gets sent back for Humphreys. Humphreys turns it. Humphreys gets it through to Campbell. Campbell didn't know what was coming. And that's going to go for an icing call with 4 minutes to go here in this period. 4 minutes and 18. She got a little bit fruity there, guys. I thought we had a goal. I thought we were going to get one back, but we didn't. So, boom, right here we go. Back up into Bedford zone here. And we're going to get this, see if we can get this face-off underway. All right, here we have her. Come on, boys. In she goes. And Noah puts the pinch on. It goes past Hernandez. Hernandez again. Hernandez has an opportunity. Hernandez sends it low. Yes! No! Did it go in? What an effort! Humphreys, God. That was it. If there was ever an effort, lads, that was her. Oh, Hernandez turn and send it rifling in. Hernandez again. Comes back now. Here comes Bedford. He has Skinner. Skinner does enough to get it back to Campbell. Campbell sends it back up again. Picked back up by Judah Fisher. Judah Fisher does the danger. Judah Fisher takes the shot. Caught by the goalie. Now, out of nowhere, just like that, the Bedford goalkeeper is up in his game. He knows now that it's up to him to keep his team in this. It's a goalkeeper's game with 3 minutes and 38 to go on the clock. And just like that, out of nowhere, comes the goalkeeper's game. All right, it's gone back into the centre. Turned back over by Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood gets it through, but doesn't go too far. And of course, the fucking stream is falling apart over on YouTube again. All right, it's coming back around. And what did we get there? All right, guys. Here we have another face-off up in Bedford's defensive zone here. Let's see what's going to happen here, because this is where you can get a goal. 3 minutes and 15 to go in this third period. Comes back around to Tane Day. He's gone past them. Here comes Bedford. They're making their way down the ice here. Tane Day does enough to get in the way. Puts his body on the line. Oh no! Oh my God! Just went past the right hand side of the goal. Coming back in around again. Here we have gone deep. Tane Day's going to pick this up. He has Clemens there to gets it Tyson. Tyson gets it through. Tries to get it through to Bryson Wood. Bryson Wood gets it over to Skinner. Skinner does it back. Where's it gone? Back over to Bedford now with this Reese kid. He's got some speed. Look at him. He's doing the dingle. He sends it out of bounds though. Look, that went out of bounds. I guess they didn't mind. I think it was out of bounds. Maybe it wasn't. All right, let's see what we got to do here. Raiders have got to get this back. This is, it was Humphreys, gets it back to Hines. Reese gets in on this, gets it back to the point. Sent in, goes high. Lands just in behind the goal. Sent to ground by Brody. Brody with Isaac. And Skinner now is going in for this. I think that was Skinner. Skinner and Brody got similar gloves now. Oh my goodness. Covered up by Tyler Watts with 1 minute and 55 left to go in this period. 1:55 to go here. 2 goals to 1. 2 goals to 1. Got 10 followers out of this one. Thank you guys. Thank you. 10 new followers today. Alright, sent back in around Judah Fisher. Judah gets it up the ice here. Judah's making his way in. Does he get it through? Over to Max Hahn. Max Hahn gets it. Max Hahn sends it across to McGregor. McGregor sends it over to Fisher. And Fisher sends it around. Comes back to McGregor again. And here we have it back over. Lovely work by Isaac. Isaac sends it across. No, Humphreys! Humphreys sends it, just goes high. Goes in behind. It's sent back in again. Coming in again. The guys are doing everything they can to try and get this in with the last 1 minute. Last minute on the clock here. Are going to give us a face-off. I think the puck went dead there. And then net, they couldn't get it out. Okay, 2-1 here. 2-1 to Bedford. And I don't think Tyler Watts would be too happy with that goal. It was a little bit sloppy and looked more like a pass than a goal. It just made its way in. Rare for Tyler to get caught out by a goal like that. All right, here we go. Hines gets it back to Humphreys. Here we go around the front. Here we are. Let's get sent down. The boys are holding the zone. Wood goes in, chopping and chipping to get it. Here we have Hines again. Hines gets it out to Humphreys. Humphreys sends it. Whoa, could you imagine? Into McGregor. McGregor sends it. Come on, McGregor. Comes back. Max hand goes past. But Judah Fisher's going to chase this down. Judah's got 21 seconds to go here. Gets sent up. That's going to give us a face-off up in... face-off down in... down in the Whalers zone here. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. All right, everybody's turned up to watch this just as the game is ending. The score is 2-1 to Bedford. Thanks for the follow, everybody that's come in. If you'd like, give me a follow. There's lots more games like this with good commentary. And if you just want to come in and watch, we got games coming up. We have tournaments and we have all sorts of stuff, and you'll get to hear me having a bit of a giggle and a laugh on the microphones here. So if everybody could give me a follow, we got a couple of seconds left, and that's it. Just like that, they just as you know, that was one. All right.